Understanding fractions. What are they? Fractions are parts of a whole. Imagine a whole pie. Now you cut the pie into equal slices. Each slice represents a fraction of the whole pie. Fractions help us understand and work with parts of things. They tell us how much of something we have. Whether it's a piece of pie, a length of string, or a group of objects, fractions are there to help us measure and describe these parts. Fractions are used everywhere, from cooking and baking to measuring distances and sharing toys. So, understanding fractions is a crucial skill that helps us navigate the world around us. Parts of a fraction: numerator and denominator. A fraction has two main parts, the numerator and the denominator. The numerator is the top number and it tells us how many parts we have. The denominator is the bottom number and it tells us how many equal parts the whole is divided into. Let's go back to our pie example. If we cut the pie into 8 equal slices and take one slice, we can represent this as a fraction 1/8. Here the numerator is 1, we have one slice, and the denominator is 8. The whole pie was cut into 8 slices. Understanding the roles of the numerator and denominator is key to working with fractions. It's like knowing which way is up on a map. It helps us understand the relationship between the parts and the whole. Fractions in daily life examples. All around us, fractions are everywhere in our daily lives. Think about sharing a pizza with friends. You're using fractions to divide the pizza into equal slices. When you follow a recipe, you often use fractions to measure ingredients like 1/2 cup of flour or 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Even when you tell time, you're using fractions. A quarter past the hour is the same as 1/4 of the clock face. Fractions are also essential in construction, music, and sports. The importance of fractions, why we need them. Fractions are important because they help us understand and work with parts of things. They allow us to measure and express quantities that are not whole numbers. This is crucial in many areas of life, from cooking and baking to science and engineering. Imagine trying to build a house without being able to measure and cut materials accurately using fractions. Or think about trying to share a cake equally among friends without understanding how to divide it into equal parts. Fractions are essential for problem solving and critical thinking. They help us make sense of the world around us and are a fundamental part of mathematics and everyday life.